and researched with Isaac Darlington.
Competition in the world of creatives is unavoidable. It's something that has been and will always be. Even in the world of business, the normal business, people who run shops, there is always competition. So it's safe to say competition is unavoidable in whatever business you choose to undertake. So in the business of the creatives, I'm talking about the creatives. When I talk about creatives, I'm talking about people who create, yeah? Whether you're an artist or you're a radio producer or you're a musician, competition is unavoidable, right? But the difference is there is healthy competition and then there is unhealthy competition. So most of the time we're engaged in unhealthy competition as creatives. Sometimes it will spill over into what we call beef. There is beef between maybe this artist and that one over maybe music, over beats. This is both at the international and local level. It's unavoidable. However, without competition, there is a lot of monopoly. A person will never really get to the point of feeling like, I need to improve on my craft. That time when an artist or when a creative or whoever, a musician, gets comfortable and says, I have arrived where I am at right now. You can't, I'm unchallenged. I'm the best of the best. Now that is where the problem comes in. That's what happens where there is no competition. Meanwhile, where there is enough competition, where there is healthy competition, we have people who are constantly working to improve themselves without necessarily beefing to the point of getting personal. So these things happen. They're happening internationally, locally. And from my experience, I think it is really wise when you look at competition and ask yourself this question: what can I do to make myself different? What can I do to maximize my potential? Not what can I do to make myself better than that person or so and so or so and so. Because the moment you put yourself in a position where you're competing against someone's best or someone's worst, I do not think you will ever maximize your true potential as an individual. Okay? The moment you put someone else's, what's it called? Mark or measurement of their best or their worst and use that on yourself, I feel like you'd either be limiting yourself or putting yourself on too much pressure. Because level of talent varies. Our level of talent, level of exposure is different. We never quite do things the same way. So it is important that as you compete, right, as you watch an artist from Nigeria, you think to yourself, what can I do to make myself the best version of myself in order to maximize on what I already have? How do I use my ability, my skill, my talent, my exposure, how can I use that or call a brand that is a bit unique? So I think that is important. That's what makes healthy competition. Then there are also instances where you'd look up to someone and say, this person is definitely better. It makes no sense to compete with this person. And you accept to learn from that person. You learn from the success. You learn from the failure. That is healthy competition. So competition is very much okay. It is unavoidable. The difference is, how do you compete to become the best version of yourself? Isaac Darlington, Unresearched.
Unresearched with Isaac Darlington.